Good afternoon, guys, and happy today's Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, it could be any day. Who knows? I told you guys the only reason I know kind of what day it is because my dad is still working. So he's home, and it must be one day of the weekend. Which one it is, like I said, it could be any of them. But no, yeah, he is home. And I was legit though all day thinking, today's Sunday. And my dad was like, oh yeah, we can like do this stuff and stuff like that tomorrow. And I was like, how are you gonna have that much time to do that? Like while you're gone at like work and then come home in the afternoon, like how are you gonna have enough time? And then I didn't even put two and two together, like, oh, tomorrow's actually Sunday. Like, yeah, no, I'm not. My brain is like off in other places. But guys, I'm going to bed teeny bit earlier maybe than I did yesterday, honestly, guys. It is 2:30 in the morning right now. I have lost all aspects of sleep and time and everything right now. My body has just completely adjusted to like I'm staying up until 3 in the morning, like most nights. And some nights I will stay up until 3 in the morning, take a shower, and then lay in bed for another 2 hours. And like that's happened probably 2 or 3 times now where I've stayed up until like almost 5 in the morning. And like I just like lay in bed and I can't fall asleep, and I'm like, this is horrible. And then I wind up getting up at like around noon and stuff like that. So I'm actually like not getting a lot of sleep. So I'm like normally tired. You know, if you figure like between 5 o'clock to like noon is what is that, 7 hours of sleep? So I mean, not a whole ton, but it's not like, you know, like you think when you sleep until noon you're like, oh my gosh, you slept in late, like you got to sleep in. Like, no, not really. I actually have been getting probably less sleep than most people. But like right now Matthew is up too, and I told you guys I'm really bad about like my internal clock tends to like follow what other people are doing. So like although my parents are asleep right now, if there's still another soul awake in the house, I am still up. It like stinks. And like even though like Matthew could be completely quiet up in his room, like even though like I mean he's just lightly talking, I think the door's open maybe, so that's why I can hear him. But it's like, you know, like pretty much quiet and everything like that. Like, you know, he's not being like loud or anything, but like I can't, like, you know, just knowing that somebody else is awake, like I can't fall asleep. I'm like, I can stay up because they're also awake, you know, that whole kind of thing. So yeah, like I said, the fact that he's up, like I think keeps me up then too. Like him and Jack have been staying up, and Jack, although he's been doing like online coursework for the last 2 weeks, like e-learning with his Chromebook, which is basically kind of not why they have Chromebooks, it's so that they can also like do schoolwork and everything like that, like regular schoolwork. But in cases of, I mean, I don't think anybody was planning on pandemic, but in certain cases, like, you know, snowstorm or school cancellations or whatever, like Matthew, I think that happened to him maybe once or twice when he was in school. You know, they have those Chromebooks so that they can do any makeup work that they need to do. And so Jack's been able to do all of his assignments and everything like that and still do schoolwork and all that kind of stuff and learning new lessons and all that, you know, pretty much through his, on his Chromebook and through his computer and everything. And, you know, I think they do it through like Google Classroom or something. But anyway, so he's been doing that, but still though, like it only takes him like a few hours during the day to do like all of his schoolwork pretty much. And basically he just has to like, what's it called? Like sign in, I guess, like do attendance. I don't know how they do that. But basically they just like go on and say like, yeah, I'm here. And like for each class, but, and like get the coursework like sent to them or however they do it. Like I said, I have no clue, but, you know, they just go and then they get the coursework and then they just do it. And like, he has been saying like, oh my gosh, it's been taking me like no time at all to do it. Basically like he is like, you know, it's not, and on top of that too, he has to do it, I think by like 6 o'clock or something like that in the afternoon, or 8 o'clock or something like that. So he has pretty much all day to do it. Not finish the classroom work, but just like do attendance so that he's not like tardy or like, I guess, absent from the class that he like claims, you know, he was there or whatever. Like I said, I don't get it. I don't know how it works, but he has like until so much time in a day that he has to say it. So he can stay up too, you know, like there's no reason that he has to still be going to bed. He doesn't have to get up to go to school. He doesn't have to get up to, you know, be on like, you know, a conference, you know, chat or anything like that with the school and the teachers and stuff. You know, they, like I said, they just send them the work. And so, you know, he's been able to also stay up until 3 in the morning if he wants to, because there's like no reason he has to be going to bed. So, yeah, like they've been up. And some nights too, my mom will stay up super late also. My dad normally, again, because he's still going to work and everything, has been sleeping and getting up at, you know, normal time. But like, I don't know, at the same time too, I feel like I'm missing out on stuff sometimes when like people stay up really late. And at the same time, I also feel like I'm missing out on stuff when I'm not up with everybody else. Like, I think Matthew and Jack were sleeping till kind of late today as well. And so like, it was just both my parents up in the house. But like, I hear them and like, they're doing things and getting stuff done. And I'm like, I'm still sleeping. You know, I wasn't doing anything. Like I told you guys, I am not necessarily a morning person. I'm definitely by nature, my natural body clock always goes back to I'll stay up until 3 in the morning. I'll stay up until 5 in the morning. Like I am just naturally like, that's how my body clock works, you know, my internal clock is, and everything like that. But as far as like, I feel most productive if I can get up early and get things done and, you know, be awake when the sun is awake, because as soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, that is it, I'm checked out. I just will be lazy and do whatever, you know, that whole kind of thing. And so like, it could be, you know, like 10 o'clock at night and I'm like, okay, I'm just getting my day started, you know, kind of thing. That's how it felt like today. It was really weird, but I'm going to bed a little bit earlier today. I did get a lot of editing done though, which was awesome. Over the last like 2 or 3 days, I got a bunch of videos edited, which is good. The thing is that I need to upload. My problem with uploading is that people are using the internet a lot right now in our house. Like Matthew's streaming with his friends, or I mean my mom's streaming like, you know, Netflix or whatever. Matthew and Jack are playing online with their friends and stuff like that. So I need to try and figure out a good time where I can upload. And I was thinking about it, I was like, if I could just get up early, then I can do it while they're still sleeping and like not bother them at all because they're not doing anything, you know. Whereas like right now, if I tried to upload, it'd probably take forever because they're both like, you know, playing games upstairs and stuff like that. Even if I tried to do it in the afternoon, they're still doing all that. Plus, you know, my dad and mom are both home and, you know, they're watching stuff and things like that too. So the internet speed is just really slow. So it would take me a long time and it would probably screw up like their games and stuff like that because our internet's not really the fastest when you're trying to do like 8 things, you know. Like they'll be watching something on YouTube, playing a game online, the both of them. So there's like, you know, 4 things going upstairs in their room. Then I'm trying to upload, maybe I'm doing something else too, like watching something on cable, which because it's through the internet, I guess slows it down too. You know, my mom will be doing her, you know, work on her computer, plus she's watching Netflix. You know, my dad could be in his room watching something too. So like there can be like, I mean, 10 plus things going all at the same time. Like, I mean, our internet's also slow. You know, it's just my parents are going to upgrade, but obviously right now it's not really the best time to be doing it. But I do think like their contract, they can upgrade at some point kind of soon. But again, who knows when that's going to be because of, you know, our shelter in place and everything like that. It could be a month or 2 from now. You know, that whole kind of thing. Like it might not be till summer or late summer, you know. So like I said, I don't know, but like I said, guys, I was productive. I got to some stuff today. I actually got to a ton of laundry as well. I did all of my parents, which had like, they had like a huge heaping load of laundry that needed to be done. I got to all of that. I probably need to get to the bathroom laundry, maybe Matthew and Jack's laundry, but I got to a ton of that stuff. Made pizza for dinner tonight, like got to a lot, like I said, edited, but again, there's other stuff that I need to try and get done. I also gave my dad a list because he's going to go to the grocery stores tomorrow, just because I'm not, because again, I told you guys we're just trying to limit the amount of people leaving and stuff like that and going out, and so, you know, my dad is gonna go since he's late. He goes to work anyway, so he's gonna go and grab the things that he needs to get from or well, I guess our list from Aldi, and I saw that Aldi did have a couple of, I looked on their online ad, I think I told you guys they didn't come in a sales paper to the house, but I checked their online ad and they did have some produce stuff that was on sale, so I was like, okay, that's good, plus just other things that I kind of knew that we needed. But it sounds like too that the grocery store situation is kind of calming down a little bit. My dad said that there was a lot more in stock than when we tried to go like the last 2 weeks. They're doing a lot better and stuff like that, and that again it's kind of calming down, but you know, there's still a lot of stuff that seems like it's, you know, just limited, or you know, not as much stuff, or you know, whatever. It's just taking them a long time to kind of get back in the flow of things, I think. But anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.